Hello and welcome back to Concealed. Greg Mack was one of the pioneering artists who helped launch Bad Boy Records, yet his story ended in tragedy. Many believe he was manipulated and mistreated by Diddy, leading him to abandon the music industry altogether. Mack ultimately moved to South Carolina, where he joined a religious cult with his family. He remained with that group until his untimely death from AIDS. His downfall, according to many, was a direct result of how Diddy handled his career. Now, years later, Diddy himself is facing a dramatic fall from grace. One of the most powerful figures in the music industry, he is now sitting behind bars, awaiting trial on serious federal charges. Recent reports from journalists attending his court hearings suggest that the stress of incarceration is taking a heavy toll on him. Those who saw him in court describe him as a man who looked frail, significantly thinner than before, and with noticeably grayer hair. Signs that his luxurious lifestyle has been replaced with the harsh realities of prison life. But Diddy's weight and loss and deteriorating appearance has sparked even more speculation. While some assume it's just the result of prison conditions, stress, and poor diet, some believe that there's more serious issues at play. Rumors are swirling that he may be dealing with a life-threatening illness, possibly an STD contracted while in jail. Given the long-standing rumors about his personal life and relationships, many are wondering if there's any truth to these claims. Diddy's arrest and legal troubles. Diddy's current legal troubles began when he was arrested on September 16, 2024, a dramatic raid by Homeland Security agents at a luxury Manhattan hotel. Surveillance footage showed agents surrounding him before leading him out in handcuffs. He had allegedly planned to turn himself in, but law enforcement was already waiting for him. The charges against him are serious, including sexual assault by force, coercion, conspiracy, and human trafficking. These allegations have sent shockwaves throughout the entertainment industry. For years, rumors circulated about Diddy's extravagant and at times questionable lifestyle. His lavish parties, controversial business dealings, alleged control over artists' careers have made him one of the most talked about figures in the industry. However, few could have predicted that he would end up in a federal detention center facing potential life-changing consequences. One of his most vocal critics has been former singer Jaguar Wright, who has been relentlessly speaking out against him in a no-holds-barred interview. And Wright called Diddy one of the most dangerous individuals that he's ever encountered. She believes his influence was not just about music, but part of a larger orchestrated effort by powerful figures to control black culture. She claims that she has been warning people about Diddy and Jay-Z for years, accusing them of ruthless behavior that's gone unchecked for decades. Health concerns and HIV rumors. Among the most shocking claims circulating about Diddy is the rumor that he's been suffering from HIV for years. Jaguar Wright has hinted that Diddy, along with at least 20 other men in the industry, is secretly battling the disease. She has yet to provide concrete proof or name names, but she claims that she will be exposing everything in an upcoming show. These allegations have only intensified speculation about his rapid weight loss. Could be his deteriorating health due to an illness, or is simply the result of stress, anxiety, and poor prison conditions. Given his alleged history of reckless behavior, many believe it's entirely possible that he could have contracted a serious disease long before his arrest. According to the mystery, Diddy has reportedly been refusing to leave his cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. His refusal could have been caused by several major delays and multiple lawsuits filed against him. Attorneys are struggling to serve him legal papers because he won't cooperate. Some believe that he's trying to stall legal proceedings by remaining in isolation, while others think that his health has deteriorated so badly that he does not want to be seen in public. Paranoia and fear of poisoning. Another strange development in Diddy's prison saga is his increasing paranoia. Reports suggest that he has become so fearful of being imprisoned and poisoned that he refuses to eat certain meals. His fear, while seemingly irrational to some, is not entirely without merit. Diddy himself has been accused of using poison as a method to eliminate threats in the past. Allegations have surfaced that he orchestrated incidents where individuals suddenly fell ill with pneumonia-like symptoms. Now that he's behind bars, he seems to be worried about somebody doing the same to him. Former inmate Larry Levine has commented on Diddy's behavior, stating that anxiety and paranoia are common reactions among high-profile prisoners. He compared Diddy's situation to that of Jeffrey Epstein, who also exhibited similar behaviors before his highly suspicious death in jail. Levine noted that someone with Diddy's level of influence and money could easily be targeted, whether by fellow inmates or by people who want him to be silenced. To avoid potential poisoning, some have suggested that Diddy switch to a kosher diet, as those meals are sealed and requires the inmate to open them personally. However, a prison official has denied his request for a personal nutritionist, making his paranoia even more extreme. Losing status behind bars. Perhaps one of the biggest blows to Diddy's ego is the fact that he's no longer the most talked about person in jail. At MDC Brooklyn, another inmate, Luigi Mangone, has gained a surprising amount of admiration from fellow prisoners. Mangone, known for his outspoken criticism of the healthcare system, allegedly took violent action against a healthcare CEO. This act has turned him into a folk hero among inmates, many of whom feel neglected and mistreated by the prison's inadequate healthcare services. Meanwhile, Diddy, who was once at the center of attention wherever he went, is now struggling to maintain relevance behind bars. Sources say he's furious about Mangone being talked more about him and throwing tantrums in frustration. Diddy's spokesperson has denied any claims that he's jealous, but insiders suggest otherwise. His ego has always been a defining characteristic of his personality, and losing status in prison is something that he's not handling well. The future of Diddy's case. MDC Brooklyn has housed some of the most controversial figures in recent history, including Jeffrey Epstein and Sam Bankman-Fried. The facility is notorious for poor conditions, including inadequate healthcare and extreme isolation. With Diddy's mental and physical health seemingly deteriorating, some wonder how long he can last in these conditions. His paranoia, refusal to eat, and reluctance to leave his cell could all be part of a strategy to delay facing trial. Others believe that he's genuinely struggling, either from an illness or from the overwhelming realization that his life might not be the same. Online reactions to Diddy's downfall has been mixed. Some believe that he's finally facing the consequences of years of alleged wrongdoing and want him to go to trial. Others argue that regardless of the past, no one deserves to suffer in jail conditions that are considered inhumane. Some find it ironic that he is now paranoid about being poisoned, given the allegations against him. Regardless of how people feel about him, one thing is clear. Diddy's downfall is playing out in a way that no one could have imagined. Once at the top of the entertainment world, he now sits in a prison cell, unable to control his fate. Final thoughts. Diddy's situation continues to evolve, and as more details emerge, the public remains divided on whether he deserves sympathy or punishment. Is his paranoia justified, or is he simply trying to manipulate the system? Are Jaguar rights claims exposing a hidden truth, or is this just another celebrity scandal blown out of proportion? One thing is for sure, Diddy's life has changed forever, and the road ahead looks increasingly grim. Whether he recovers or continues to spiral remains to be seen, but his story serves as a cautionary tale of how power, fame, and excess can ultimately lead to destruction.